Robby Tarroza, the enigmatic actor, his life, legacy, and the exposé that could shake the industry. Robby Tarroza is one of those names in the Philippine entertainment industry that sparks curiosity. Though he is not as widely recognized as some of the country's biggest mainstream stars, his career, personal life, and outspoken personality have made him a figure of intrigue. From his forays into show business to his ventures outside the spotlight, Tarroza has built a reputation as someone unafraid to speak his truth. Recently, his announcement of a possible exposé on the entertainment industry has placed him back in the public eye, rekindling interest in his life and what he stands for. This in-depth look into Robby Tarroza's biography explores his lifestyle, career, net worth, and legacy, and examines the impact of the exposé he claims he is preparing to reveal. Early life and background. Robby Tarroza was born into a family where opportunities and privileges were within reach. Yet his journey into the limelight was not a straight path. Unlike many actors who started as child stars or pageant hopefuls, Tarroza's entry into show business came later, as he discovered a passion for acting and storytelling. He pursued formal education, and while details about his early years remain relatively private, those who know him say Tarroza was always inclined toward the arts and entertainment. He had a natural charisma, making it unsurprising that he gravitated to the world of film and television. Career in the entertainment industry. Tarroza's career in Philippine entertainment can be described as a blend of mainstream exposure and independent pursuits. He was active during the late 1980s and 1990s, a vibrant period for Philippine cinema and television. His performances often highlighted his versatility. He could slip into dramatic roles as easily as he could portray antagonists or supporting characters. While he never reached the superstardom of contemporaries such as Richard Gomez, Aga Mulak, or Robin Padilla, Tarroza carved out a niche for himself. He appeared in both films and television shows, demonstrating a commitment to his craft even when the spotlight wasn't always shining on him. His fans appreciated his authenticity, while colleagues described him as dedicated and unafraid to challenge industry norms. In addition to acting, Tarroza also ventured into production and other creative roles. He was fascinated not only by being in front of the camera, but also by the processes behind it. This curiosity allowed him to expand his skill set and gave him a deeper understanding of how the entertainment machine operates. Lifestyle and personal outlook. Unlike many celebrities who flaunt extravagant lifestyles, Robby Tarroza has always maintained a relatively low-key presence. He is not the type to consistently showcase luxury possessions or vacations on social media. Instead, his lifestyle reflects simplicity mixed with the comfort he has earned through years of work. Those close to him say Tarroza values authenticity and relationships over material displays. He is deeply reflective and philosophical, often sharing strong opinions about society, politics, and the entertainment world. His candidness has earned him both admirers and critics, but it is also what makes him stand out in an industry where many prefer to remain silent to preserve reputations. Spirituality is also an important part of his life. Tarroza has publicly expressed interest in deeper meanings behind fame, human behavior, and morality. This outlook influences his lifestyle choices and the way he navigates his career and personal matters. Net worth and ventures. Estimating Robby Tarroza's exact net worth is challenging, as he is not as public about his finances compared to other celebrities. However, based on his career in acting, production involvement, and other ventures, his net worth is believed to be in the range of $1 million to $3 million. During his peak years in show business, he earned from acting contracts, endorsements, and film projects. Outside the industry, he is rumored to have invested in businesses and real estate, ensuring financial stability even when acting opportunities became less frequent. Tarroza's financial philosophy appears to lean toward sustainability rather than extravagance. He seems more concerned about long-term security and freedom than about flaunting wealth. This explains why he has remained relatively stable despite stepping back from high-profile acting roles in recent years. The Exposé, a bold move. One of the most significant reasons Robby Tarroza is back in the headlines is his claim that he intends to release an exposé about the Philippine entertainment industry. According to Tarroza, he has witnessed and experienced enough to understand the darker side of show business. Though he has not yet released full details, he has hinted at issues such as exploitation of artists, how young actors and actresses are often taken advantage of by powerful figures, corruption and favoritism, the prevalence of connections and money over talent, hidden scandals, stories of cover-ups, manipulation, and double standards within the industry. Tarroza has framed this exposé not as an act of revenge, but as an effort to shed light on truths that the public deserves to know. For him, it is about cleansing the industry and making way for a more transparent and fair environment for upcoming generations of artists. Of course, such boldness comes with risks. Critics argue that Tarroza may face backlash, lawsuits, or attempts to discredit him. On the other hand, supporters applaud his courage, believing that such revelations could spark meaningful reform in Philippine entertainment. Legacy and influence. While Robby Tarroza may not have achieved the same commercial fame as some of his contemporaries, his legacy lies in his authenticity and courage to speak out. He is remembered as an actor who respected his craft, a thinker who challenged the status quo, and now, potentially, as a whistleblower who dared to expose uncomfortable truths. Younger actors who look up to Tarroza admire his independence. In a field where many are afraid of losing opportunities if they challenge the system, he stands as an example of someone who values integrity over blind compliance. His legacy also includes his contributions to Philippine cinema during its transitional years. By taking on roles that allowed him to showcase depth, he left behind performances that remain appreciated by fans of classic Filipino films. What lies ahead? As Tarroza prepares for his exposé, the entertainment industry waits with bated breath. Will his revelations shake the foundations of Philippine show business, or will they be dismissed as exaggerated claims? Whatever the outcome, the fact remains that Robby Tarroza has managed to reignite interest in his life and career at a time when many had considered him a quiet figure. His next moves could define how he is remembered, not just as an actor, but as a truth-teller. Whether he becomes a controversial figure or a celebrated whistleblower, Tarroza has ensured that his name will not be forgotten.